Welcome back to Sin City, everyone. Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. And no, we have not gotten in any trouble as the Golden Knights are on the ice, and we are ready. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Golden Knights will look to go on the offensive as they bring the opening draw. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Vegas is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Off a stick and they can't connect. Feeds it over. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Vegas has it. Dorfiev's got it across the line. Quick pass to Martin. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Denies him. He got all of it. Tries to feed it over to Van Riemsdyk. Oh, and he misfires on that. Slides the puck ahead to Eichel. Slides it over to Larkin. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Gains the zone on the left wing. There's a shot, and now it's stopped. Now he slides it up to Marner. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked off by Johansson. He carries the puck up along the wing. And that play's broken up. Offside the call, will get a reset.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of a game. That's how you do it.
The Red Wings win the draw. Takes it from the right side. Here we go, on-man rush. Fires it. Too many bodies in the way.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Vegas has it near the wall. Carlson's lugging the puck. Angles it over to Hannafin. The Red Wings pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. Takes the feed. Nice zone entry from the left. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes a touchdown! This empty crowd has already turned it up a notch after that strike.
Anytime you're sitting in the dressing room pregame, you know what everyone's talking about is getting a great start, and it's all around the room, and they do just that, and they elevate this crowd. The energy in here is exciting. And this guy is so difficult to defend against because you can't separate him from the puck, and you can try hitting him, shoving him, and nothing's working right now because he knows how to maintain possession because he's got that strength on his skates. I mean, it's unbelievable to watch him, really a clinic as he takes it to the net.
The Golden Knights and their fans are buzzing right now. How about that? A quick strike just minutes into this one.
Well, that quick strike gets them on their feet. And listen, when you're playing, you can feel that energy. You feed off it when your home crowd is cheering for you, especially when you're playing well. No better way than getting on the board first.
Quick feed to Lazar. Vegas has the puck. And that was stolen at center ice. Quick pass across to Appleton. Hill's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck across to Kolesar. Oh, smart heads-up read. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Denies him! Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Slides it diagonally to Howden. And now it's over to Kolesar. Fires it on net. And he meets that one square on to stop it. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Handles the pass. Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Works it across the top. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hill. And it goes on course off a body. Feeds the puck across to Barbashev. Shot! Fantastic save!
Gibson's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Nice speed from the left side of the middle. Intercepted at center by Cup. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Hurdle. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kane. Pass in front! Oh, he lands on it! Tries to feed it over to Gustafsson. And that's intercepted by Kolosov. Here's a short pass to Smith. Oh, what a stop by Gibson! Oh, it's another consecutive save!
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. To the point they set it up. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Theodore. Big time stop there. Hills opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. We're still in the early stages of this period. Vegas leads it 1-0. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Moves it to Dorofeev. And that's just out of reach. The Red Wings have it now. Detroit's playing it through the neutral zone. Larkin's going to play it from the back of the cage. Dishes it off. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Red Wings quickly even things up, and Cheryl, I'll tell you what, I like the direction this game's going.
Yeah, I mean, it's back and forth action right now, and the coach has to love that response here, James. I mean, you're into the first period, you're in the first 5 minutes, and you're able to draw back and get the equalizer. Very assertive.
Moves it quickly over to Comfer. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Moves it over to Rasmussen. Slides it across. And that's intercepted by Marner. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And a great save. And that's a smart heads-up play by Dorofeev. Here's a feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
The Red Wings have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Moves behind the net. Passes it over. Oh, a clutch save
incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Angles it over to Smith. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Here they come on the attack. And he's able to handle that one. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Detroit's got a one-goal lead. Hurdle's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Slides in off the wing now to the... Says he taps it in on a second effort.
I just love this play, James. I mean, you take the initial shot, and you follow it up, and you still have the eyes to find the puck and put it on your stick, and then bury your chance. That's a great play all the way around. James, I'm not even sure how he's able to score, let alone maintain possession of this puck. I mean, coverage is right on him. They're jostling him. They're shoving him. But he's able to maintain that puck on his stick because of his core strength and his balance. That's just beautiful.
Gets things back to even almost as quickly as they gave one up here in the first.
Yeah, and it's always about finding your game. And what does that mean? That means dictating the pace of play the way you want to. And I feel like they've finally gotten back to it here as they approach the midway of this first period, and they had to. You know, they had to weather the storm and claw their way back into this one.
Toss to the front. Oh, it's a close score. And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. He gets the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Detroit's got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
It's all about quick strike, and now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
Vegas has it against the half wall. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. That's gloved by Gibson. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Detroit's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Nice zone entry on the left side. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Corsa. Here's a blast! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come. Drops it into the ozone. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Colasar's taking it from his own end. Vegas plays it against the boards. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. The Red Wings take it along the wing. Detroit's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shot! That's a textbook save by Hill. Moves the puck up to Hurdle. Breakaway! Pat save, you've got to be better than that. Tries to get the puck over to Berggren. Muffs the shot attempt. Oh, a good little pickpocket on the play. Quick pass across to Stone. Great stick work with the steal. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Hannafin. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Grabs control of it at the point. Slides it diagonally to Saad. And a stick breaks
a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Floats the saucer pass. Detroit's got the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Slides the puck over. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Vegas in the hold of possession. Detroit's got possession at center. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Dorfiev. And he can't hang on after that hit. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Eichel. Loses the coverage there. Eichel's got control of the puck in the corner. Comes up with the stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Vegas takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Stops him cold. There's the whistle. We'll get a faceoff after the goalie covers up. Detroit's taking possession in their own end. Now over to DeBrincat. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Dishes it off. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And some good footwork to kick it away. Puck grab by DeBrincat. Big time stop. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. More than half the frame has been played here. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Off the draw, they take possession. Here's a short pass to Korczak. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Kane. Oh, what save! Wow! And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Scoops up the puck here. Handles the pass at center. Vegas has it near the wall. Korczak's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Red Wings have it now. Nice zone entry from the middle. Taken by Sherrod. Hill's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Sissons has won the draw inside his own end. Moves the puck over to Kolesar. Vegas plays along the wing. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. He grabs the puck here at the point. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. Sissons moves it ahead. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Vegas takes possession of the puck. Moves it to Dorfiev. Through center.
net.
Detroit's got it along the wall. From the point, they take control of it. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Handles it along the blue line. Shuts him down. Hill's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Past the halfway mark of this period, 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Feeds the puck to Eichel. Here's a shot. Scores! They tie it up, and we are back to even.
Working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. A great shot is going to beat the goaltender here, James, but he drops to that butterfly position. He tries to take up most of the net, but the shooter just finds it, finds a little bit of room, and buries it.
Vegas really needed that one, and we are back to even in this one.
Yeah, and this next shift is critical, right, James? I mean, they're able to get the equalizer after going down early in the period. You want to hold momentum, you got to get out there and dictate. The momentum is in their favor. They can't let it change hands right now.
The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's an off-man rush. Oh, denies him with a paddle save.
Gibson's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Takes a shot. Denies him in front. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Rasmussen. Vegas gains a hold of it. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. The Golden Knights take it across the line. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Carlson's close to finding a hole there and gets an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Takes the pass deep inside the defensive zone. And he takes the dish. Moves it quickly over to Whitecloud. Puts it on net. Works it across to Bearbrand. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Vegas takes possession at center. Oh, he's handed right onto the bench. No need to hit one.
He's in there, isn't he? And everyone's kind of giving the shove, trying to get him out of there. That's embarrassing. Anytime you got to put your head down and get back to the bench, that's tough. You're going to get fast when you get back to your room. Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Good stuff by Hill. Tries to feed it over to Barbashev. And he takes the feed. Takes the feed at the back end. And now it's grabbed by Howden. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Red Wings played along the boards. Eichel's got the puck along the wing. And that's off a stick. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Knocks the puck loose. The Golden Knights get a hold of it. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. That's not going to fool him. Directed over to Eichel. Scooped up along the wall by Barbashev. Puck picked up by Van Riemsdyk. Shuts him down. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Quick pass to Van Riemsdyk. The Red Wings are playing against the wall. They fight for it along the boards. Puck scooped up by Theodore. Angles it over to Howden. Barbashev. And that play's neutralized. The Red Wings take the puck through the neutral zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Michael. Makes a save.
How did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Quick feed to Howden. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Pushes it across to Gustafsson. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Here's a short pass to Howden. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Sends a pass over. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, here we go. That's blocked by Hill.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Here in the late going of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Golden Knights start with the puck in their own end. Moves it to Lozon. Sends the pass over. And they'll go the other way with it. Grabbed in the open ice by Larkin. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. And he sends it across to Barbashev. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Routine glove stop by Hill. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Carlson's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Horshak's moving the puck through his own zone. Passes on over to Smith. The Red Wings have it behind the cage. Moves it quickly over to Kopp. And now he moves it to Berggren. Here's the pass. Oh, I thought he had it. What a chance there.
Oh, James, I thought he connected on that one. He's going to be disappointed, but he's all around the net.
Quick pass across to Korzak. Denies him in close. There's another stop.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I've been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Vegas got it in the defensive end. And he takes the pass. Puck grabbed by Lozon. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Scrum along the boards. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to DeBrincat. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. With the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. In the final moments of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Vegas will go to work here in the offensive end. Detroit's got the puck at center. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Rasmussen's on the attack in the offensive zone. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Can't connect on the shot. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Slides it across to Marner. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck with time winding down in the period. Taken by Rasmussen. Quick pass to Marner. And in the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a pass to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now. That pot continues to grow.
Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Great action to start this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are still tied at the start of the second. Vegas has possession of it now. Marner's got the puck in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. And that carries off a stick. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Larkin. Detroit's crossed the line and on the attack. Quick feed to Dorofiev. Tosses it on to Eichel. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. The Golden Knights gain possession. Here's a short pass to Eichel. Denies him with the save. And the puck's knocked loose. And he feeds it down to Theodore. Puck set across the blue line. Big time stop there.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Can't keep a hold of it. Picked up along the wall by Stone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Red Wings have it now. Moves it to Larkin. And now it's grabbed by Rasmussen. Tiptoes around the poke check. Here's a chance. Glove save, and he made it look simple. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. Detroit's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Shot! Stops that one. Oh, turns it aside once again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. DeBrinket's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Hurley. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick pass to Kane. Oh, and he makes another save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Detroit's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Hannafin's picking up steam. Trying to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Works it across to side. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Smith. Carlson's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Takes it to the front. Big time stop.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Passes over to Comfort. Quick shot, and that one's turned away. Taken along the wall by Comfort. Oh, wow, what a great stop. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Hill's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Coughs it up on the play. And that pass goes off a stick. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save by Gibson. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Avoids the poke check. Cuts to the paint. Oh, it stays out. Wow.
Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
As play continues, this place is still buzzing, and you can love you now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save, and man, does this ever feel good. You know you feel it.
And he rings the post.
Detroit's been battling this entire game, and it's been back and forth and still tied. They were looking to get the go-ahead goal there with that good look. It goes off the pipe.
And it's out the air.
Harper's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
Scooped up along the wall by Theodore. Moves it over to side. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Detroit's regained possession of the puck. Vegas has it behind the net. Tries to feed it over to Smith. Fires it into the offensive zone. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it to Raymond. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a save in front.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Detroit's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Tosses it to Raymond. With the stop.
Hill's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Here's a chance behind the net. And the puck's kicked free. Taken by Smith. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Up along the wing. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Across the point. And that's blocked from someone in front. From the top of the offensive zone here. Hammers the shot.
Love the pressure on this shift. Really dictating pace. They have a wave of momentum. save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. But he manages to find it. Listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts. And he makes an unbelievable stop.
Very curious to see how this face-off unfolds here, Cheryl.
I've been in this situation numerous times from the defensive standpoint. You're absolutely gassed. You know you got to help your goaltender out to try and get the puck out. You know you can't ice it again, but it's so tough to retrieve it. You also have a very keen offensive team that's looking to strike.
Puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that the first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. This is just a great job all the way around net front, James. Battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
Vegas leads by 1 here in period number 2, and they're starting to assert themselves here, Cheryl. They're starting to take over.
Yeah, they're starting to take over, and you'd expect that that will only increase now because the deadlock has been broken and they're playing with the lead.
Puck picked up by DeBrincat. Slides it across. DeBrincat's taken down. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Still lots of time left in the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Red Wings win possession here in the open ice. Vegas tries to break in from their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. There's a shot, and off the side of the net it goes. Denies him!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Great pass from off the right side. Oh, he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Fires it. Blocked in front. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. And now he angles it across to Barbashev. Broken up in the neutral zone by Edvinsson. Takes the puck behind the net. Here's a shot. Denies him with the pad. Puck scooped up by Lazar. Loses his balance on the play. Puck grab by Berggren. Pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Great poke check on the reach. Fires it on net. Oh, it wasn't clean, but he did enough. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Van Riemsdyk. Detroit's got it across the line. Vegas gains a hold of it. Here they come up along the wing. Detroit's grabbed a hold of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Looks to get the puck over to Berggren. They gain the zone from the left side. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Eichel. Here's a pass in front. And that chance is blocked. Gibson's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Detroit's got the win off that draw. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Marner. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And that's stopped. Quick feed to Dorofeev. There's a firm collision. Shuts him down.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Takes the pass. And now it's over to Marner. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Gustafsson. Picked up along the boards by Tuck. Here's an offensive chance. And the puck's booted away. Exploring options from behind his own net. And he passes it up ahead to Marner. Good use of the body to knock him off the puck. Takes the feed.
Kane's gonna go in this tied game, James. You know it'll be him that'll be looking to break it.
The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
I really loved his game tonight here, James. Let's have a look at some highlights of his game. I mean, he's been outstanding with and without the puck, creating scoring chances for his line mates. Just look at the way he uses his hands to deke around his opponent to get to the net. It hasn't come yet, but you got to figure he's going to get on the score sheet soon.
Past the midway mark in this period, we are all tied up in this one. Carlson's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Angles it over to Kane. That one aside. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Saad. And now he passes up to Smith. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Moves the puck. Here they come. Moves it to DeBrincat. Moves with the puck in the corner. And it's kicked away. Slides the puck to Whitecloud. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And makes the routine save.
Gibson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Flips it at the net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Denies him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Wow, he never stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Moves it quickly over to Edmondson. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Vegas on the attack. And it goes off the post now.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the pipe, doesn't go in the 4x6, and now they're chasing the game.
Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Johansson. Grabs the puck in the corner. Here he is, wristed on net. Big time stop there.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And now it's grabbed by Sherratt. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Appleton. Instead of the whistle, they'll play it. And here's a pass to Hurdle. From the point, looks to make something happen. And a great save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. The Golden Knights will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Makes the save! Detroit's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's poked away by Eichel. The Golden Knights pick up steam and are on the attack. Shot. Oh, he had the answer on that one.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields just powers it right to the net.
He got all that hit on the play. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Quick pass to Gustafsson. Receives the pass. Shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Can't get it to go.
Barbashav's really struggling out there right now, James. Really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively responsible, but he needs to get off.
Handles the puck. The Golden Knights played along the wing. Here's a chance in front. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here.
Barbashav's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Through center along the wing. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Turned aside with a glove by Hill. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a tie game. The Golden Knights win the draw. Here they come inside the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. Passes out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Quick feed to Cobb. Taken by Berggren. Vegas has it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puck picked up by Kopp. Looks to make a play over to Berggren. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Picked up along the wall by Saad. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Comfer's got the puck. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hill. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Here's a short pass to Appleton. Whacks it into the offensive zone. And he loses control of the puck. Vegas has possession of it now. Detroit's got possession at center. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Quick pass across to Saad. Takes the feed. Carlson's got it against the boards. From the redirect. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Edvinson's lugging the puck. Detroit's in transition. And he sends it across to Alberton. Turned aside by Hill. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. Vegas plays it along the wall. Takes a shot. Templeton stick handling in his own zone. Puck sent over to Rasmussen. Sends one up to Marner. The Golden Knights carry it along the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. Nice save off the defender's pad.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Late goings of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Across the line and on the attack. Van Riemsdyk's going to play it to the corner. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Hill. Slides it diagonally to Marner. Slides the puck to Lozon. Sends one across. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Handles the pass. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. From one end of the blue line to the other. Fantastic save! Hill's going to hang on for a whistle. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. And off the draw, they win possession. Feeds it on over to Kolesar. Oh, and he whiffs. Tries to get it over to Gustafsson. Moves it to DeBrincat. And that's broken up by Kolesar. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Makes his presence known on the ice. To the front. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Uses the force on that hit. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Moves it quickly over to Stone. And that's a great heads-up play by Seider. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. A little dipsy doodle when he loses possession of the puck.
Showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Picked off by Kane. Quick pass to DeBrincat. Right up the gut. Here they go. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. Up cannon from the point. Vegas gains a hold of it. With some open space at center. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly. He doesn't want to get banged again.
Into the offensive zone. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a shot. Oh, how can they keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hill. No, sir. Desperately trying to get it out of the end. And that's out of the zone. Detroit's got it from behind the net. The Red Wings have it now. Quick feed to Comfer. Good reach with the stick to knock the puck away. And he sidesteps the check there. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Textbook stop by Gibson. And the puck's knocked loose. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, a clutch save.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy. Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. I love to watch the replay of this goal because you can pinpoint exactly where he knew he was going to take that space. And he uses his body, the foundation, that wide stance to be able to get that power move off and take it to the net.
Vegas has taken a one-goal lead as we near the end of period number 2.
Well, it's exactly where they want to be, but there's nothing comfortable about it. It's a one-goal lead. They'll need to pounce. They'll have a ton of energy here, James, because they want to get to that intermission, at the very least holding a one-goal lead, if not 2.
Takes the feed behind his own net. He got all of that one. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a short pass to McNabb. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. Moves the pass in front. Picked off in front. He got all of that one. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Moves it to Raymond. And he takes the dish. Gains the zone on the left wing. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Van Riemsdyk.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just caught it to trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Be sure to attend our Auto and Light Truck Show next weekend and get a sneak peek at next year's models from the world's top automobile manufacturers.
Barbashav's going to be out for the remainder of the game here, James, and that's tough news to hear. I mean, earlier in this game, he was injured, but the likelihood of him returning is nil now.
And he's such a critical piece, both within the room and on the ice. Hopefully he'll be okay, and this is just short term. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Gains the zone through center. Passes it over. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Gibson. Detroit's had no shortage of offensive scoring chances, but they still trail here in this third period. Eichel's won the draw, now look to set up. Denies him on the slapper. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Taken along the wall by Larkin. And now he tries to get it across to Raymond. Intercepted. And there's the save. Vegas has the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered.
Gibson's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Lots of time left in this period. Vegas has a one-goal lead. They're leading 5-4 in what has been a very entertaining display of offense. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Scooped up along the wall by Stone. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Rocked him in the open ice. Works it across to Stone. Picks off the pass. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. And now he moves it to DeBrincat. Sends it out in front. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
It's amazing an emotional charge and what it can do for your team, in particular when someone who scores it does the dirty work. They work hard, they're courageous in their play, and they exhibit the intangible.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Quick pass to Coruscant. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Big hit that frees up possession. Moves it possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Rasmussen. Save made by the goalie.
Hales made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Sissons has won the draw inside his own end. Feeds the puck over to Kolesar. Quick pass to Edmondson. Moves the puck across to Appleton. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Battling for it along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. Picked up along the wall by Kolesar. Takes the feed from off the boards. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Quick feed to Appleton. Vegas has possession of the puck. And he gives it over to Korczak. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Shot! And he gets just enough to keep it out. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. There's some collision with some authority. The Red Wings play it along the boards. Vegas has it. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive end. And the puck's booted away. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And that's knocked away by Theodore. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Sends it in deep. Grabbed along the board by Rasmussen. Here's a short pass from Gustafsson. Shot on net. Wow, what a stop by Hill. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And now he angles it across to Smith. Quick shot. Tremendous stop by Gibson.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Detroit's got it along the wall. And that's deflected. Oh, they do it again.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets squared with the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Picked off. Detroit's got the puck here in the open ice. And that's off a stick. Scores the go-ahead goal.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. True competitors know what it takes to be hard on a puck, James, and this is a perfect example of hounding, being tenacious, and then getting the puck and doing something with it. So going from a defensive point to an offensive point and producing.
Detroit's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that one-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all three zones.
The Red Wings take it along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Dorofiev. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves it to White Cloud. Carries the puck through the neutral zone.
Raymond's back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Marner's got it into offensive territory. Detroit's got the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now it's grabbed by Sherratt.
Raymond's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
And he takes the feed. The Red Wings take over on possession. Takes the puck at the point. Taken along the wall by Carlson. Moves it quickly over to Whitecloud. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen out.
Raymond's been showing the different layers to his game with a multiple-point night here, James. Just knowing how to distribute, just having an uncanny sense of where the puck is and where it's going to be, and that's anticipation. When you have that kind of ability, you know you're going to put up some decent numbers.
The Red Wings have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Hurdles won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Angles it over to Stone. Tries to get the puck to Saad. Quick shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Scooped up along the wall by Edvinsson. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick pass to DeBrincat. Intercepted at center by Edvinsson. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Quick pass across to Edvinsson. He carries the puck up along the wing. Dishes it to Carlson. Slides it diagonally to Stone. Levels him with the hit. Feeds it over on the attack. Spectacular save on the play.
Gibson's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Quick feed to Carlson. Slides it back to the blue line. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Vegas looks to go on the attack. Slides the puck over to Carlson. Puts it on net. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Detroit's looking to break out. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Golden Knights have it behind the net. Works it across to Eichel. Moves it up through the middle from the right. And knocks it down out of midair. Tries to feed it over to Raymond. Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And he's knocked off the puck there. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Cops moving the puck through his own zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Vegas tries to break in from their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Says it in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. And it's kicked away. Korczak taps the puck in his own zone. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Sends a pass over. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Detroit's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Larkin's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Picked up along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. And just got a piece of it to keep it out.
Hill's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Detroit's got it against the boards. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Unable to reach that one. Angles it over to Copper. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
It's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Good job handling up his opponent here. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass across to McNabb. He says, let's get physical on that play. On the point, takes a shot, and that's turned aside. Detroit's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. The Golden Knights win it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Smith. Vegas has it against the half wall. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Here they come on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. Cross ice pass to McNabb. Puck scooped up by Saad. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
And that's picked off. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Raymond's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Eichel. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Eichel's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Goalie with the stop. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Detroit's got possession here in their own end. Feeds it over. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Vegas still trailing in this one, and they got to get some puck luck around the net as it continually goes off the post and out.
We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Such an impressive save, James, and I'd love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Detroit's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Eichel's won the draw there on the attack. Oh, what a save on the slapper! Quick shot! Vegas takes hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Edmondson.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
And he had an answer with that save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Detroit's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Too much congestion blocks the shot. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. From point blank. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Hannafin.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation. And when you're up, you got to know it. And you got to game manage and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Detroit's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Red Wings play it along the boards. Here's a chance. There's another hit. And you got a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Sends the pass over. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack. Let's move to the middle. Let's go!
Now, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. And you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
Vegas has made it a one-goal game in the third. Now can they even it?
Well, it's going to start with the face-off right here. You got all the momentum, and you have to continue to build upon it. And possession is critical. You have to gain entry and really own the zone.
Dished on over to Larkin. Now into the offensive zone for the right side. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Dishes it off. Lays the body. Shuts him down. Raymond's got it in the defensive end. There's the physical side. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Across the line along the left wall. Takes a shot. And there's the save on the play.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Moves it quickly over to Theodore. Gaining momentum up along the side. Sends it across the ice. Detroit's going to hold the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Detroit's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
There's a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hill. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Vegas gains control of the puck. Here's a chance. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And he takes the pass. Blocked in traffic. Big blocker stopped by Gibson. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. To the half-wall to Theodore. Here's another dish. Here's a shot. Here's a hit. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. A fascinating face-off coming up here after the icing. There's some tired defenders that are out there, Cheryl.
Everyone's tired, right? They couldn't get on, they couldn't get the change, so now it's about their opponent capitalizing in the offensive zone, and it starts right at the dot. You want to make sure you can maintain that pressure and really keep them on their heels.
Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Eichel. Sends it out front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. sidestep the check. Here's a save by Gibson. Gustafson's lugging the puck. And now it's over to Rasmussen. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Makes it look easy with the stop. Berggren stick handling in his own zone. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Turned aside by Hill. The Golden Knights grab possession of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. And the puck skips away after that move.
Hudson's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
The Red Wings have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Great defensive effort with the stick. Into the middle! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Hill's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Detroit's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. The Golden Knights win the defensive zone faceoff. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Dumps it in. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. The Golden Knights ready to go on the attack. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sherratt.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way. Well, I like this play, James. When you're leading late in the game, you make good blue line decisions. That's what we used to call them anyway. And you put the puck in deep and you just kill some valuable time.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies him in close. Oh, and another beauty stop right there. And there's another great save.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, one, two, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Golden Knights will serve 2 for slashing.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Detroit's got a great opportunity here on the power play.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Lowers the boom with that hit. Passes it to Larkin. Fires it. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Skaters go off for a line change here on this power play. Fires it on net. Scooped into the trapper by Hill. Eichel's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the faceoff. Offensive zone faceoff, and he wins the draw. The Golden Knights will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Sneaks by the poke check. Just wide of the net. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Nice zone entry from the middle. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Vegas with possession in their own zone. And they'll dump it in. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Gets it over to Gustafson. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. Takes it and looks ahead. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Gibson's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
From their own end as they get a fresh set of legs here for this man advantage. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Detroit's got possession of the puck. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck undermanned. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by McNabb. Passes the puck over to Smith. Dumps the puck in. Grabbed along the boards by Houghton.
is almost back into play.
Detroit's power play can take advantage. And you know what? A real blown opportunity to seize the momentum in this one.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight, and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kane. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. Intercepted in the offensive end by Rasmussen. Made the stop on the play. Quick feed to the brink. Quick shot. That's gloved by Hill. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Nearing the final minute of the third. Takes the pass. Just a simple save by Hill. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Detroit's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. The Red Wings win the draw. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? The Red Wings take over on possession. Here's a short pass to Dorofeev. Into the offensive end now. Scrum along the wall. Play is called for offside. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this faceoff.
Vegas wins it. Moves it to Stone. Offside the call. We'll get a faceoff coming up.
Here's the change.
The setters will glide into the dot. Larkins won the draw. Oh, and some smooth ice towards the empty net. Oh, what a chance! Puts it off the post!
Yeah, with a little bit of time here, and he just over-rotates and winds up putting it off the post. He's shaking his head at missing the empty net. The Red Wings can't get frustrated here at their play. They've hit multiple posts, but they are in the lead, and they're continuing to get a number of shot opportunities and offensive chances. Just stick with it, and eventually another one will go in.
Extra attacker on the ice. Big face-off here coming up. Turtles won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Too much congestion in front. Moves it quickly over to Raymond. Thunderous hook. A chance to ice it into the empty net. And into the wide-open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. Well, you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Detroit's effort has really impressed me tonight here, Cheryl, and after that, EN in the old statistical book only adds to their lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be all but over, isn't it? You know, you put it in the 4x6, it's empty, and you know everyone just starts jumping because they realize they just won the game.
Stop there with time winding down. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, this thing had a little bit of everything, and I didn't want it to end.
Well, in particular in the first period with a number of goals, high-flying offense, but then everyone kind of settled in throughout the game and got back to playing some defensive hockey.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and a healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.